And thank you for joining us on the Night Team tonight. I'm Tom Lally. A new law will eliminate Kentucky's bourbon barrel tax. Industry leaders welcome the change and the millions they'll be able to keep once this tax is completely phased out. But as WHAS 11's Connor Steffen and editor Todd Prince found, the firefighters, schools, and governments supported by this tax are less than thrilled.
Barrel by barrel,
We have thousands of barrels of bourbon.
no one in the world comes close to beating Kentucky's booming bourbon industry.
That's just going to grow if we do the right things.
Bourbon production in the Commonwealth hit a banner year in 2022 as distillers stored 11.5 million bourbon barrels.
Importantly for Kentucky, it's the only type of tax in the world exactly like this.
But due to a distilled spirits tax, owners owed about $200 per barrel to local and state government.
It's critical. It has such long ranging of results.
Last year, the tax revenue generated close to $40 million in funding for the 40 counties housing these barrel aging operations. It's used for schools, fire, EMS, police.
This bourbon barrel tax money goes in everybody's general fund and it helps pay for these bills.
Over the next 20 years, those revenues will run dry as a new law looks to eliminate the bourbon barrel tax by 2043.
It's an anti-growth, anti-competitive tax.
While 95% of the world's bourbon comes out of Kentucky, distillers say the tax hinders business prospects.
And send the message to future bourbon entrepreneurs that Kentucky wants you to stay here and come here.
And to be quite honest, like we told them, we cannot take them all. Our infrastructure, we can't take them all. We've actually turned many down.
Nelson County Judge Executive Tim Hutchins is skeptical of the point.
Got record profits, record growth, record expansions, and to me, it's just greed.
He says while distillers celebrate, local leaders are scrambling to put plans in place, adding the loss will likely result in cuts at local agencies or a boost in property taxes on residents.
And that's a significant hit out of our budget.
Rick Bobo is with the Kentucky Firefighters Association and says the tax cut will cost some departments half of their budget in the long term.
We're going to be devastated by this amount of money taken and probably possibly even have to close their doors.
Supporters argue Kentucky's bourbon industry will remain a revenue source and a major job provider without the tax.
Connor Steffen reporting. And again, this tax will take about 20 years to phase out completely. But in that time, there will be a lot of tough decisions for local leaders who will have to find the funds elsewhere.